Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports. I'm Renata Brown. The local supporters will be given the opportunity to see the Reggae Girlz play locally for the first time since their qualification to the 2023 FIFA World Cup, when Jamaica's senior women's football team take on Paraguay in two friendly internationals next month. The first game will be staged at the Catherine Hall Stadium in Montego Bay on November 10, with the second set for the National Stadium in Kingston on November 13th. Jamaica qualified for their second consecutive FIFA Women's World Cup tournament last July in Mexico, while Paraguay finished fourth in the South American women's qualifiers in August and will now vie for one of three spots from the FIFA Intercontinental Playoffs in New Zealand come February. This will be another opportunity for coach Lon Donaldson to fine-tune preparations ahead of next year's World Cup in New Zealand and Australia in July. And back locally, competition's leading goal scorer Gervin Brown once again proved to be the difference as Real Mona were crowned champions of the Kingston and St. Andrew Football Association Championship on Sunday at the Stadium East Field. After a 1-0 win over Medforest, Brown got the only goal of the game when he netted in the 52nd minute to give his team the all-important win. Meanwhile, favourites Marvel Uenden had to come from behind not once but twice to beat Mountain View FC 3-2 on their way to the CASAFA Major League title. Marvel were stunned early as Mountain View took a surprise 32nd minute lead through Dwayne Troas. 4 minutes after the halftime break, veteran Jermaine Tuffy Anderson pulled Marvel level in the 49th minute. Jamarly White would restore Mountain View's lead in the 53rd minute, but on minute 69, Loxley Thompson made the game level at 2-2. The decisive goal of the game came in the 74th minute when Nicholas Scott scored the winner for Marvel. And Marvel celebrating a whole. They ended the championship unbeaten, rather the Major League unbeaten. And Seaforth Sports Club continues to lead the table in the third St. Thomas Major League after beating Bath Sports Club by 2-1 at the York Oval on Sunday. The Curtain Raiser Seaforth are in the Curtain Raiser Seaforth with goals from Jamil Bernard in the 34th minute and Raphael Coleman in the 85th carried Seaforth to 18 points atop the table. Hussein Mill scored the lone goal in the 82nd minute for Bath, who are second on the table with 8 points. In the feature game at 4 p.m., Yalas All-Star upset perennial champions York United with a 3-2 victory with goals from Orlando Ricketts in the 28th, Damar Francis in the 43rd, and Christopher Taggart in the 56th. Robert Stevens scored both goals for York in the 53rd and the 91st minutes. The win carried Yalas to fourth on the table with 7 points, while York moves down to fifth on 6 points. And finally, West Indies women's captain Hayley Matthews has lamented her team's inconsistent batting after losing the third T20 international by 5 wickets to New Zealand on Sunday to now trail 2-1 in the 5-match series. Sent to bat at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua on Sunday, the Windies women were restricted to 93 for 9 off 20 overs. Matthews top scored with 30. Matthews returned with the ball to back 4 for 12, but the Kiwis, through an unbeaten 49 from Maddie Green, brought the visitors across the line at 94 for 5 off 18.5 overs. Matthews identified where their batting needs improvement.
Batting a bit deeper, even from the top, and probably just hopefully try to accumulate a couple more singles and do a bit more running between the wicket throughout those middle overs. But definitely some discussions to be had over the next 2 days and some work to put in, and hopefully those are just the areas we can improve when we do come for the final 2 games.
The last 2 games of the series will be played on Wednesday and Thursday at the same venue. And that's it for your Midday Sports Report. Oshane, it's back to you.